Hi, I'm Henry Wong. We're looking at how to complete a house and land contract. So let's say the house we are looking to buy is 100 Smith Street, Brisbane. The buyers' names are John Andrew Doe and Jane Andrew Doe. Now they have also provided us a driver's license and a passport which matches those names. They live at 123 Smith Street, Brisbane, and these are their contact details. They're looking at making an offer of $1 million with $50,000 deposit on acceptance by the seller. They want to waive the cooling off period. Their finance date is just 14 days from contract date. The building and pass is 7 days from contract date. The settlement is 30 days from contract date. So without further ado, let's go fill out this contract. So the first buyer, we are looking for their email address. That will be johndoe@gmail.com. janedoe@gmail.com. Name of persons providing consent. This will be John Andrew Doe and Jane Joan Doe. John Andrew Doe, Jane Joan Doe. Now, so they would actually sign over here and date today's date and initial down the bottom here as well. Now the next page, they want to waive the cooling off period. So we fill this in, John Andrew Doe, Jane Joan Doe. So this is the address of the property they're looking to buy and they wish to waive their cooling off period. So with the cooling off period, if you choose to keep your cooling off period, you can just leave this empty and let us know that you want to keep the cooling off period. Just bear in mind, the cooling off period is 5 business days to change your mind. If you do change your mind and you want to use this as a reason to get out of the contract, you need to pay a penalty of 0.25%. Okay, so if you want to waive the cooling off period, you fill this document here. If you want to keep it, you leave it empty. So we just finish this rest of this document. John Andrew Doe, Jane Joan Doe. And the buyers would sign over here and date, and both of them initial down here. Now over here, the contract date, we leave that empty. That is the date where both parties accept the price, terms, and conditions. That's generally filled in when the seller accepts. So seller's agent, that's us. These are our contact details. This is the seller's contact details. If the seller has a solicitor, this will be filled out as well. So as the buyers, you would initial down here, the bottom right here. Okay, the buyer. Okay, so here we go. We have John Andrew Doe, 123 Smith Street, Brisbane, Queensland. Okay, next thing we fill out is Jane's details. And her mobile. And followed by her email. Now, if the buyer has a buyer's agent, their details are filled out over here. If they have a solicitor, you fill out over here. Now, the property that these buyers, John and Jane, are looking to buy is 100 Smith Street, Brisbane. It's built on, so it's not vacant land. These are lot and plans. The title reference, the land area, approximately 600 square meters. It's a freehold land, residential dwelling. It falls under the Brisbane City Council. So John and Jane will initial down the bottom here. Now the nil excluded fixtures, the included chattels, air conditioning units, curtains and blinds, they come with the property. So we fill in here the purchase price, which is $1 million. Their deposit is $50,000 and we put right in here on acceptance by seller. Now the finance amount, if it's not subject to finance, you leave this empty. If it is, you type this in. sufficient amount for the transaction. And the financier, just type in bank of buyer's choice. Finance date 14 days from contract date. Okay, the building and pest inspection date. If the contract is not subject to building and pest, we leave that empty. If it is, like in this case, we type in the date, 7 days from contract date. You can type in an actual date, or you can just type in like this, 7 days from contract date. There are no encumbrances on the property, so it's marked no. There are no tenants. If there are tenants, it'll be filled out over here. There is no managing agent over here. So if there is, this will be filled out. There is no pool. Now, if there is a pool, this section needs to be filled out along with the pool safety inspector. So we have electrical safety switch, a smoke alarm, which is installed. There are currently no disputes with neighbors about trees or fence. If you have a look at this over here, GST withholding obligations. Generally, most buyers are not registered with GST in the purchase of a property. And this part is also ticked as well. The buyer is not required to make a payment under section 14-250. Now with this whole GST thing, what I do suggest is that you ask your solicitor and your accountant to make sure that this part is correct. Double check with them. Now the special conditions are ones where if it's like subject to sell on my home, or you want certain things done, like get the fence fixed before settlement, this is inserted over here. In this case, there are no special conditions. So the settlement date would just be 30 days from contract date. And then you would initial over here. Okay, now the signatures, this is where the buyer signs and have someone that's 18 years or older to witness. Now you can't witness each other. If this is done electronically, there's no witness needed to be signed. Now at the bottom of every page, you need to make sure that the buyers, which if there's 2 of you, initial the bottom of every single page. This includes all the terms and conditions as well. So as you can see, the bottom of every single page. Now what I do suggest is that when you're looking to buy property, make sure you get insurance immediately if contract is accepted, and also make sure you forward your driver's license or passport. So a copy of your driver's license or passport to the agent, and also your solicitor's details if you don't already have one. As soon as you appoint one. So there you have it. This is actually how you complete a house and land contract. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, lastly, before signing a contract, you should consult a solicitor. Now, some people are okay with it, but if you'd like to consult a solicitor, you're more than welcome to have a chat with your lawyer before you sign the contract. Make sure that they're okay with it and you're okay with it. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know.